I said I'll do my best to do a one-handed video here. So this is the kit. It comes with a plastic retention ring here, and you know, it's nice. It's actually got little labels for each size bit that's in here, so you can tell where they go and put them back where they belong. So it's actually been used, so maybe it's a review from someone who actually has done things. For example, this cutting head here is a 11/64 by 1/2 inch. This one is a 3/16 by 1/2. And the one cutting head it comes with is a 1/8 by 3/8, which is what I'm using for standard Home Depot screws. Now, basically what this thing consists of is 4 cutting heads plus one that came in. This is the 1/8 by, yeah, it's 1/8 by 3/8. So you can get a sense for what the cutting head is and the size that's in here. Now this thing moves, it can, you know, move up and down on this thing. This retention hole basically fits through the sleeve. The sleeve has depth markers to show you exactly what you're cutting. So once you get it dialed to your material, you can crank it down pretty good. And that's where the set screw goes. This collar fits over, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. This collar fits over like so, and the little set screw, which comes with a convenient hex wrench that fits directly in. This thing gets set directly in the hole here. I apologize. If you thought it was hard to do with 2 hands, try doing it with 1. But it fits right in this hole here, and that retention screw goes, this piece fits right through like that. And what ends up happening is this gets lined up. I'm gonna pull the outer sleeve off. This thing gets lined up to that hole with a little hole that's in the material, right? Like that. And the set screw goes, I'm sorry, it has a little hole that's here. Very challenging here. Has a little hole that's here, and it lines up with the set screw. And when you put it in together, it actually goes through and retains this piece. It's a whole lot of talk for just that one little bit, but this little set screw comes with 2 extra set screws in a bag. They all seem to be about normalized the same size. All in all, it's a really well-designed little cutter for what it is. I've used it to build some custom cabinetry, and it worked flawlessly once I got it dialed in. I did have to crank these little set screws down pretty good, and you can tell it did put a little wear on them, but that's kind of expected. That's what they're for. And all in all, I found it pretty good. There's a $50 famous cutter that many people will know, and this is a good alternative to it. I actually recommend the kit. I don't know if it's going to go the long distance, but it certainly has gone the distance for building a set of custom cabinets. And you know, really, for 20 bucks, it's absolutely worth the money. All right, well, that's the longest review I've ever done on Amazon. I hope it's helpful. I'm sorry I couldn't do a better job.